With Gary Weiss with Aspen Tech, he's the Chief Operating Officer. Gary, thanks for joining us, we really appreciate it.
Great to be here.
So where do you see the greatest opportunity for digital to improve business results? Because digital obviously is the talk of this conference.
Right, when you define digital, you think of it in different ways, but many companies define it as real-time insights and being able to know something fast, get information quickly, being able to make sense of it, and then be able to act upon it. So in our industry, digital can really play a big role in understanding the current status of a situation or an asset or a plant, so you can react to it. So in essence, if you break it down to more of what we do and what the industry does is everything, it's about collecting data, getting lots of data from lots of different places and making sense of it. And for a journey for the last 20 years, the vendors out there have been trying to turn data into information so you can make some sense of it, into knowledge so you can make good decisions around it, but then finally into wisdom so you can act before things actually happen. So the really great benefit in this industry is if you're able to predict when, say, a machine might fail, or a plant might erode, or something might happen that's bad, you can react before it actually happens and not after it happens. And that's really one of the great benefits of digital in this area is really real-time insights.
So what are you hearing from clients, potential customers about digitization here at this conference?
Yeah, everyone, it's the top of mind. It's the number one thing that's on everyone's mind at the conference, and their challenge and question is how do we get started, how do we do it? How do we do it in our environment? How do we define the key top projects that their organizations can find the greatest value and the greatest return on? But it's clearly the thing that is the number one item in the capital intensive industries is really how to make them more productive, how to make their workers work better, how to allow technology to really help them do their jobs better, faster, so they can react and create just a better situation for their own organizations.
And where do you guide them? Is it by company? Is it by individual company? This is where we think that you really need to focus your beginning of digital?
Yeah, you ask them. I mean, we try, as a vendor, you try not to tell people where their priorities are.
Right.
You really want to ask them what their priorities are. So some companies may have a priority in say, optimizing a workflow or a process, or it could be a machine in a plant. It could be anything. So really it's really about helping the customers find a starting point. What we do is we want to make sure we understand their starting point and we listen very carefully to it, and then we provide the right solution, whether it's with partners, with our own technology, with our services group, to assess where they're at, where they want to be, and then a path and plan to help get them there.
Right.
And the starting point is really the key.
Gary Weiss, thank you so much for stopping by, I really appreciate it. Chief Operating Officer at Aspen Tech, and thank you for joining us.